This piece was a commission of Thor, specifically inspired by the John Buscema era. When I first started thinking about how to approach it, I considered depicting Thor as a functional athlete, hammering away at a giant tire in a modern gym. I went down a bit of a rabbit hole, researching references for functional training setups, lots of ropes, weights, and then dynamic movements. That idea stuck with me as I sketched out the initial pose, wanting to capture the energy and power that Thor embodies. Ultimately, I decided to take the idea in a different direction, adding a playful twist. Instead of a gym, I placed Thor in the middle of a fair, hammering the classic strongman device you see at carnivals. The idea of this god of thunder casually competing in a fairground game just felt too fun to pass up. It added a sense of humor and personality to the piece that I knew would make it stand out. For his hammer, I wanted to put my own spin on it. I gave it a longer handle than you typically see in the comics, making it feel more like a proper Norse weapon. I also leaned into his Viking roots by designing his outfit with elements of Norse warrior gear, armor, a sword, and some intricate detailing. The pose itself was key. I wanted it to feel dynamic and powerful, showing Thor mid-swing, fully committed to the action. The background was where I could add a lot of character. The fair setting allowed me to create a lively scene with onlookers, some of whom are cheering, others just observing with curiosity. Once the inks were finished, I scanned the piece and printed it on a slightly opaque layer, which became the base for the coloring. For the colors, I used watercolors, layering them to create texture and vibrancy. I like to choose unusual colors, not necessarily realistic ones, because they evoke a feeling rather than trying to replicate reality. Here I used a pink background with contrasting yellows and blues to give the piece an otherworldly yet energetic vibe. It ties everything together and makes Thor pop against the setting. What I love about commissions like this is the opportunity to reinterpret iconic characters through my own lens. It's not just about recreating what's already been done, it's about finding a fresh angle that makes the piece feel unique.